So we talked last week. Phil Jackson is advising the Lakers on their head coaching search, right?
Mhm.
All right. Through conversations, Bill Plaskey, he is a well-known writer of the LA Times, been following the Lakers for years, years. Okay, he put out there about that Phil is apparently suggesting to trade LeBron and to make Russell Westbrook fit in LA. All right. He This is very very interesting because I want to remind you that some years ago Phil got in
Mhm.
trouble with LeBron. Called LeBron and his posse. You remember that? He called him and his posse, bro. And that's that.
No,
That's a
tell the people about the LeBron and the posse. Let me hear this one. Yeah, I need a refresher.
That's what he did, bro. And people came at him because it's like you're being stereotypical, and it was bad. It was a bad look on Phil. They already don't meet, so this gives you an insight to saying like, hey, they already don't see eye to eye. So maybe you don't want LeBron there. But the fact that he made this suggestion, I mean, Phil, maybe he wants them to run a triangle offense, and you gotta have a guard that can. I don't know, but to me, Russ is like he's like LeBron light. I mean, he can drive and kick, but LeBron can do that way better. So when you rather have LeBron in there, and I love Russell Westbrook, he's one of my favorite players.
That's
But I
yeah.
wouldn't trade LeBron first to keep Russell Westbrook. What's no offense to Russell, but what's your reaction to that, man? That's crazy.
Okay, Phil, are you taking your meds? What's going on? Because why would you trade LeBron? And it's not. This is no slight, no disrespect to Russell Westbrook by any means. You said you'll trade Russell. I mean, you'll trade LeBron and then build around Russell. Did he not just watch the season? Like, why would you trade the best? If not the best, one of the best players in the league. Just the idea, I've never. In how many years has LeBron been in the league? Coming up on, I don't
Man,
know,
about
20
20
years
something, bro.
almost.
That man about to be he's gonna be 40 years old playing the league, man. I'm telling you, he's at least 20 years in.
Oh yeah, he's about to be in year 20 next year. And how many times have we heard about, oh, let's trade LeBron for this guy? We've
Never heard
never,
that.
if ever, like realistically, we've never heard that. And in year 19, what did he just do? Average 30. What did Russell Westbrook do? No disrespect, and this was an anomaly year for him. But what did Russell Westbrook do?
He,
Not his normal
he wasn't
triple
Russell
double.
Westbrook, man. That's all
So
I can
he
say.
was a shell of the Russell Westbrook that we know him to be, and he'll be better. I hope. I'm looking forward to seeing him be better. But there is no way. I'm have to be like, Phil, thank you for your time, but we're gonna look and use our brains because there's no way. There's no way I'm looking to trade LeBron and build. Not it's the thing is that it's not like, okay, we've talked about scenarios, trade LeBron, right? But it's the fact that he said, I'm gonna trade LeBron and then I'm gonna build around not Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook. Okay, all right, sir, you have a good day. We're gonna get back to the real world in Los Angeles here and figure this out. I
Hey. My main thing is this, bro. You will build a roster around LeBron the same way you'll build around Russell Westbrook. You need shooters, space the floor, 3-and-D guys. But instead of LeBron, you want Russell in that spot, though. After the season he just had, like you said, Phil is just. I feel like this is like more of a personal thing. He don't like LeBron. LeBron don't like him. I'd rather have him out of LA, probably. But the thing is, Phil has a lot of clout. You know, he has a lot of say with Jeannie. And I hope this is the whole issue. This just shows you how disorganized it is at the top. Jeannie should just get rid of everybody in the front office. She should try to somehow get a GM that knows what they're doing, and let the GM do what they need to do. Bill Simmons and them suggested that they try to get Sam Presti. Sam Presti is a guy, if y'all don't know, Sam Presti is the GM of OKC. Sam Presti is a guy that can definitely identify talent. Because you definitely gonna have to build talent through the draft. Because it's hard. Because LA is such a nice market, but you can't get anyone.
But Q, they don't have any picks.
They've
traded so much to get who they have, and now that's it. It's stuck. But the answer is not trading LeBron, and I think you're right when we talk about the leadership. Rob Pelinka is the president, right? So why isn't he making this type of decision? Why do you have to consult with? And it's so weird because I get it. It's Phil Jackson, and he's won championships there. He had great years, and there's history, but he doesn't hold the actual position. When he did hold the position last as a president or executive in the league, it didn't go so well. And if anything, I feel like you should, like you said, give them either work with who you have or get somebody who can do the job. But going to Phil Jackson isn't making much sense in the least bit, to me at least. But
I do not want Phil Jackson in my front office, man. He doesn't have the best track record in the front office. He does not. Now, coaching.
As a coach?
Maybe so. Yeah, coaching, yeah. We talked about this. Coaching, yeah, fine. Front office stuff, no. You sir, have not been effective in identifying talent. I'll give you credit for Kristaps Porzingis. But don't you think that since no one knew about him, you could have got him later in the draft? Nobody knew him. I feel like you probably could have got him like in the second round or something like that. You don't use the first round pick on that. You could have used for someone else, and then get Kristaps later. I mean, no one heard of Kristaps Porzingis. Nobody. I mean, but still, even with that decision, it could have been done better. So, yeah. I mean, Phil. I don't know, bro. I love Russell Westbrook. One of my favorite players, but I wouldn't trade LeBron over him. I'll trade AD first. I said that. I would trade AD for some assets because he's not available to me.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would trade AD, and he's one of the more pieces you can get something back for. So, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see how this Lakers thing goes. It's gonna be interesting to watch over this offseason for them because I have no idea. But Phil Jackson isn't it. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna cut it.
But guess what? He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere though. Yes. Lakers fans, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
The Lake show is canceled, at least for a few months.